Hey toy fans, it's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this time it is of the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Green Lantern Kyle Rayner. Um, Kyle Rayner is always he's had some hard luck, some bad luck throughout his run as a Lantern. Um, some pretty they really like piling it onto him sometimes, but yeah, people like him. He is I want to say the most artistic of the lanterns. He was a painter, and he would make the constructs he made kind of fit with his artistic ability. Unlike my favorite was the John Stewart, who had the constructs, like he would have the inner gears and everything working. But um, Hal Jordan, I'm not Hal Jordan. Kyle Rayner was he was a fan favorite. People liked him. He wasn't my favorite, but I thought he's cool enough. They did give him some good pushes and some good power ups throughout over the time, but I don't know. It was I guess I guess I like him more than like Guy Gardner, but maybe not. I don't know. Guy's funny. It's always funny to see him get his. But anyways, regardless, this was this is a cool looking figure. I like his accessory or his accessories. It says, what does it say? Green Lantern Kyle Rayner, Blackest Night. Got the Blackest Night stamp on the side. Same deal again. Picture of Trostis on the back. And then you got the Build-A-Figures and the other figures in the wave. I think this is a pretty cool wave. You can only get Hal Jordan so many times, and John Stewart's probably catching up to him. So it's nice to have what do you call it? It's nice to have a Kyle Rayner. They had to have a good guy in here, I guess. That's probably the reason we didn't get the Guy Gardner. I want to say they would have had they probably had a Red Lantern Guy Gardner. I don't know what the timeline is for that when he was the Red Lantern. Could have been in there, but it doesn't really matter. They kind of do their own thing anyway. McFarlane Toys puts out whatever he wants. Some of the waves make sense, some of them don't. But here we are. Figure looks awesome. Nice big old piece of plastic. That's how you know you're playing with a McFarlane toy. You can feel the heft. Let's get this out real quick. This thing is really in there. All right, but pull that out. Let's pop out Kyle and see what he has. Okay. I don't know if I like these new snips. I'm not snips. The plastic holding inserts. I never do. They're always everything's always fighting me when it comes to this type of stuff. Yep, look it. Thought I snipped it, and it's still holding on against all odds. Yeah, wow. It's like I got the double up on this one. Okay, finally. Yeah, they got like this interesting textured feel to them. It's the same as the Batman. It's a little bit stiff on one of the arms. Felt like I could have broke it. So, but yeah, if you see up close, you can see there's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like how the armored suit is, but it's really kind of feels 3D printed. But I don't know, could be the technology that they're using. Trying something new. Does it less smooth, but I like I do like a textured feel. It's kind of weird. He has the Green Lantern's ring on. It's kind of it pops a little bit better than the Black Lantern one, because on the white, but the paint's a little bit thick on it. It's his face. He's got a nice smile. He's got his hair parted. I don't know, something about the mask. It's just, I don't know, it just feels a little a little thick on the paint, maybe. I don't know. Like I think he looks good, but there's something off. It's the paint with McFarlane toys. It's usually more misses than hits. But once again, I will always say the price point for McFarlane toys and the size of the plastic you get is where I think they're second to none. These guys are always huge, and the price is comparable to Marvel Legend, which is a smaller figure. You just usually across the board, and usually more. It could be more expensive at times, but these are good figures. Those are good figures too. I can't knock the Marvel Legends, but just saying. Like he's got like some butterfly joints on his shoulders. It's got like a 3-piece torso, but something about it is it's not really given all that much way there. And his head, I don't know. Like for a guy who I feel like he's got a lot of joints here, he's not articulating, like getting too crazy with his posing. I feel like their legs have never been anything all that special. He's doing some sort of split there, but I don't know if I just think it's because they're so tall too. Like he's got double jointed knees, but they're just the McFarlane figures are always just so tall. They're kind of they're just lanky for the scale. But depends on what you're doing with them. I think they look cool, and I think if I was a kid, I'd really like them just because they're just so big. You can't really knock just a big old piece of plastic. It's just fun, and they do enough. They do enough for me because they're just sitting on my shelf. So I say that time and again. Regardless, if you're doing like fig photography or something, maybe they don't do enough for you. Maybe the paint's just not enough. But I think for the price point, they're pretty good. He comes with the torso of Atrocitus. I think the real winner here is the Buster Sword. I'm not sure if it's the same accessory as the Hal Jordan. I didn't pick up a McFarlane Hal Jordan because I got a NECA Hal Jordan that came with the Predator, the Sinestro Corps Predator, which I thought was really cool. So, but if the price is right, I usually I don't skip on them if the price is right. But I haven't seen them on sale, so I didn't pick them up. And I didn't have I love the lanterns; they're cool. I didn't have a Kyle, so there was no reason to skip on this, especially with the sale that McFarlane had going. Now, what's going on here? I don't know. And he also only came with one open hand, which is a little disappointing. He's got see the translucent. I put it on backwards too. All that fighting, and the lantern is on backwards, and it's just jumping underneath my arm. But it's really cool. But why couldn't they have done that same effect for the ring? I know the ring's not that big, and who knows? But could have done the whole hand translucent. I wouldn't have cared. I think it would have looked cool. It's one way to cheat the effect if it was too much to engineer a gloss ring or just give it a gloss painting. But yeah, I like it. But I think most people are probably just gonna display them with this big old Buster Sword that he's got, which is cool. I like it. I would have liked if he had, two open hands, maybe. So he could have done, but his lantern, and it probably weighs nothing to him because it's a mental construct. But still, that looks awesome. I kind of wish he could hold them both. I don't think the lantern actually sticks onto anything. I didn't really notice the decal he has on his chest. That's pretty cool. The lantern decal. But yeah, sized up against the Batman. I don't like Kyle's chances against a zombie Batman. Just in general, that's just me. But still, anytime you can introduce tragedy into this character's life, I think they take it. So, very cool. I like the way it looks though. Anyways, good figure. Let's see. Let's see what the BIOS is. Oh, it even has a toe crunch, huh? That's interesting. If you look at his toes, got a toe crunch, like, yeah, and man, ankle pivot, all kinds of stuff. McFarlane's doing a lot on these figures, but like, I don't know. I just think they're a little too tall. That's my only gripe. Regardless, well, that's not my only gripe. Usually, the paint's usually a little too thick for me too on his toys, but you know, whatever. Like I say, price point usually wins out with McFarlane at the end of the day. I hate the way that feels. Plastic, cardboard, makes my skin crawl. But anyways, there's your little black DC stand, and he doesn't look like he really needs it. But anyways, and a piece of art. It's just Kyle's. That's a weird. That's a weird pick to take. They couldn't have found a full cover piece of art to put on this card, but whatever. Kyle Rayner, the Blackest Night. After Hal Jordan succumbs to the influence of Parallax and the Green Lantern Corps crumble, the Guardian Ganthat travels to Earth and bestows the final Green Lantern power ring to the artist Kyle Rayner. Rather than protecting just Earth and Space Sector 2814, it's now Kyle's responsibility to guard the entire universe as the sole Green Lantern until the Guardians and the Corps return. During the Blackest Night, an army of Black Lanterns attack the Guardians' homeworld of Oa, where many of the Green Lanterns also reside, including Kyle Rayner. Looking to defend the planet, Kyle flies into action with the other Lanterns by his side. So, that's it. You got your synopsis of what happened, and basically, there was a fight between the Black Lanterns and the Green Lanterns, and any other Lanterns that decided to join in at the time. I had Anti-Monitor and all that stuff. But, yeah, cool looking figure. I'm excited about the Atrocitus, and when I seen this figure, just a picture of him, I was like, cool, Kyle Rayner. I could take him or leave him, but, you know, I don't have one, so I'll take him this time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you picked up this wave, if you like Blackest Night, if you like Kyle Rayner, tell me why. Because I don't know, he's alright. He's not my favorite, but you know, I can get it if somebody does like him though. Like, especially if it was your first Green Lantern, like, jumped on just at the right time. He was for you. He's like, time frame kind of matches up that he should have been my first Green Lantern, I think. But I think I was around. You know, I'm from '80, so I think Hal Jordan was still hanging out first. And whatever. Regardless, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.